Hello everyone, Burton's back. We're playing Crusader Kings 2 as normal. So finally I've got around to upgrading the mods, and after having my most recent channel update, a lot of you guys have suggested playing as the Hightowers. So as you can see, we've loaded up a Hightower game. We're going to be playing in the Bleeding Year scenario, so that's about 2 years before Aegon sets flying from Dragonstone over to claim Westeros. So let's have a quick look and see what we've got here then. So here I am, I'm Lord Bamford of Old Town, I'm 24 years old. Good thing for me, I am quick, I'm a knight. I've got a Valyrian sword called Vigilance. That's very good indeed. Authoritative, diligent, temperate and brave. It looks like I've already got an heir, so my bloodline is secure, that's Quinton. However, he is only 1 year old, he has got the quick trait, excellent, so he should progress quite easily. Let's see who I'm married to. Right, we're married to an Osgrey, which is not too bad at all. If I remember correctly, they should be there. There they are. So it looks like we'll already have a relationship with them, which is great for us. One of the things I suppose that we'll have to go ahead and start with is let's choose an ambition for ourselves. I'm going to go ahead and simply just get my learning up a little bit to begin with, and then we can start planning. Now historically my family have been known to sit on their hands a little bit. We haven't really done too much in the way of warfare. Maybe that will change, maybe it won't. We'll see what actually comes and presents itself to us. Let's have a look at the main threat to Westeros, Aegon II of Dragonstone. So here he sits, him and his sister wives there. They haven't made any sort of movement onto the mainland as of yet. Blackwater Bay and the surrounding areas so show no sign of dragons as of yet, which is excellent. King Harren the Black, he's sitting in Harrenhal. So he controls all of the Riverlands as well as the Iron Islands. Meanwhile in the Vale we've got young King Ronald III of the Mountains and the Vale. He's only 5 years old and apparently he's not very good at anything. Meanwhile in the north we have King Torrhen. Torrhen Stark is he's actually a very skilled fighter. He has ice as well. His heir is Osric of Karstark. Osric Karstark, there he is, of Carholt. Let's have a look who we've got closer to home. In the Westerlands we have King Loren of the Rock. King Loren has some fairly good stats. He's also quick in the night. He's married to a Krakow, so they're keeping it in the Westerlands. In Storm's End we've got King Agrillic, the Arrogant. That's not a particularly good name that you would want, but you never know. The dragon might go for him first. He's married to someone of no family, and he does have an heir, which is a female. Meanwhile in Dawn, we have Maria of Dawn. Her husband is actually dead, so her heir is Quinton of Dawn. She should die fairly soon, she's 76 years old. So that's a brief overview of who we've got there. Let's have a look at our areas themselves. So as you can see we've got quite a few vassals. So first things that we're going to check is that all our vassals' opinion is as good as it can be. Yeah, so no one really with negative opinion of ourselves, which is really good. As we've already discussed, we've got an ally already there. And we do have a sister, Mega Hightower. She's not actually married to anyone. Let's have a look at her. She's a scholar. She's just, diligent, envious and zealous. We might be able to use her. Garrett, Lord of Brightwater. He's a Florence. Let's have a look at these guys. That might be quite good. So that's a neighbour on our doorstep. We can wed him to my sister. Obviously the offsprings are going to get claims on both lands, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. He's already quite happy with me, so you know what? We'll go ahead and we'll do that first. So there we go. That should get us another little alliance there. We've got two more things that I want to have a look at. Obviously, we've got the Arbor. The Arbor is something I'm going to have a look at taking. Banfred himself, yeah, he's not too bad at all. I think we'll have enough power to take over him. One of the things we're going to have to watch is if our Liege Lord, King Mern of the Reach, he's a gardener, if he gets drawn into a fight with Aegon, we're going to have to decide, you know, obviously who we're backing for this. And it might take a little bit of time. We'll take things one step at a time, no point running before we're walking. And we'll put this at a very slow pace for now. Let's have a look at what we've got in our council. So my sister is our Master of Coin. I'm not too much of a fan of her because she's not very good, so have we got anyone better? Sadly we do not. No. Right, so our Master of Arms, he's not married. Let's see if we can get a better Master of Coin. Victoria. There we go, so we'll invite her across. That should take care of the Master of Coin situation. Medium Crown Authority, we'll ignore that for now. How old's my son? Is it worth getting my Master of Arms there to train him? He's only 1 year old, so there's no need for that as of yet. My Master of Whisperers isn't too good either. My Castilian is a Septon. I'm not sure if I like that. My Master of Laws is not married either. In fact, we're going to leave him. So the whole thing is we need to formulate a plan now. And the plan is going to be quite a simple one. We're going to expand our holdings by any means necessary, with the idea of eventually taking over the Reach. So Victoria, she's come over to us, which is excellent. And Banfred has accepted the suggestion that he gets married to my sister. So all hail his grace, Mern of House Gardner, King of the Reach and Lord of Highgarden, Defender of the Marshes, Warden of the Citadel, and Protector of the Realm. Well, let's curse your name. Now you might be asking why we're not, immediately being loyal to the Gardener. That's simply because the Gardeners have looked down on pretty much all his vassals for a good long time. And he forgets one thing, he forgets that the majority of his army actually come from the southern part of the Reach. So you've got us, you've got the Florents, and you've got the Tarleys. And even with those armies as well, his fleet mainly comes from the Arbor. So what we're going to try and do is obviously we're going to unite. We're uniting with the Florents already, that stage has been done. We'll either take over the Arbor, either by marriage, by taking it by force, and we'll see how that goes. I personally would like to get my Master of Coin updated first, so there we go. And we'll send her to collect taxes in Old Town. My Master of Laws, where to begin? This is the question here. Perhaps make a move towards Hornhill lands. We've got Oswyl of the West March. He's got standard opinion of me. He also has a Valerian sword, Heartsbane. That's a very nice sword indeed. His bloodline secure, he has 4 children. He is strong, he would be fairly difficult. But perhaps that's something for another time. We're going to go ahead instead and try and take the Arbor. So that's where we're going to start. Okay, an agreement has been reached with Lord Garrett to see Lord Florent and Mega Hightower wed, and now the dowry is due to the groom's house. So this is where we're going to be a little bit out of pocket. But it's going to be worthwhile. Now we can either choose to overpay and increase his opinion of us even more. Is that really going to be necessary? I don't think so, so we'll do the customary dowry. 50 gold. It's not going to increase his opinion of us too much, but he has married my sister, so his opinion of us is good enough. She doesn't like me too much though, which is a bit of a shame. We'll have to obviously get her back on side. But for now, the florins are in our pockets, which is quite nice. We'll just have to keep an eye on her herself. Which reminds me as well. Let's set a certain dragon rider to be watched. So currently, he's gone over to Essos. Where has he gone? Ah. Well, it looks like that's good news for us. It means while the dragon's away, the maesters of the citadel will obviously play. We've got a weak claim that we can press. Lady Valenti of Old Town. She's my wife. Where is that? That's North March. Oh, that's Osgrey lands. Is it worthwhile pressing that claim right now? Let's have a look how the Osgreys stand. Okay. So essentially, there are three vassals, should I say, three main fiefs. Lord Owain of North March. He's heir. Perhaps that'd be something to press straight away. Or perhaps not. Let's leave it for now. It's nice to see we've got an option there, if you want to go that way. In the meantime, the king is not at court. I wonder where he is. Might be off on some foolish quest, who knows. Hopefully sooner rather than later the Arbor will actually get a claim on that. There's no plots that I really want to start with right now because we're fairly honest. Just checking on the fleets here. We've got a small number of ships, isn't too bad at all. Once we take the Arbor, we'll pretty much have all the naval power in the south. And because as everyone knows, the Dornish Fields burnt their ships years ago. We'll have to have a look at making alliances. We've got plenty of time to wait for Quinton. But it does no harm having a look. So Petrola, we won't be touching her. There is an option to go down the path with the Redwinds if we wanted to. We are not going to do that. There is a Rhea Peak. Rhea Peak. I believe that is... Is that these? Yes, it is. In Newborough. So that would... It wouldn't secure too much. Dear Lord Bamford of Old Town, I hereby invite you to a grand feast in Highgarden. Your presence at the feast would be greatly appreciated, and I look forward to your attendance. Let's keep up appearances. We'll travel to the feast. So a marriage to the daughter of Tanya would give us an alliance with these as well. I'm not going to tie up a betrothal to my son too early, because you never know what might happen. Shocking news from Cider Hall, my lord. Lord Ariston's wedding in honour of Hector. Apparently King Mern attended and took the bride's first night. Needless to say, House Fossilway was scandalised by the affair. Oh, bloody hell. So, King Mern has only gone and bedded Fossilway's wife on her wedding day. That looks Well, it's bad for men, it's not too bad for us. So as you can see right now, their opinion of him has gone down quite a lot. So where are they? That's the Fossaways right there. So as we can see, it's just side the hall. They've got quite a large levy by the looks of things here. So perhaps if we can get these on sides. Who's he got? Ultra Fossaway, Rian Fossaway, they're all very... well, they're all a little bit old for us, to be honest. She's already betrothed to Garth of Long Table, and Rian is not. What I could try and do with that is, if we do have a daughter somewhere down the line, maybe Albemarle Fossaway would be an option. But it's nice to see that all is not rosy in the Reach. We'll continue along and hopefully we'll get this claim sooner or later. So Lord Aegon is appointed the new Master of Coin. Nothing much is going on there at all. So we're just going to try and keep an eye on this. We haven't sent our Master of Whisperers to do anything yet, so let's do that now. We'll be building a spy network and we'll put it in Highgarden. King Mern greeted us warmly to his feast. Wine was served and the most delicious scents came from the kitchen. Oh, thanks for having us. So we've put into work. I'm still not overly keen on my Castilian being a Septon. That's not very good. We could do with actually having someone slightly better. Because our Septon isn't the best either. Come to say that, neither is our Maester. He's not particularly good at all, and he's rude. So King Mern's feast is over and it's time to begin the long way home. After the food, the entertainment and the warmth, the real world suddenly feels cold and hostile. Yeah, I'm not too cut up that I'm leaving this. Because food always tastes better when it's made at home. So this claim is taking far longer than I wanted it to. While that's happening, let's see if anything else is going on. Ah! It looks like Harry the Black is having a little bit of problem against Seaguard. Seaguard are having a war of independence. Is this something that they can continue with? There's a major revolt going on. So it looks like they've got Seaguard, Rosby, Dunstable Bay of Claws, Shurren Greenfork and Riverrun are all revolting. Well, Harren the Black even needs to squash this rebellion before the dragon comes, or he could be in some trouble himself. Speaking of the dragon, he's still over in Essos. It looks like he's actually only defending as part of a group of people against Dragon Lord Hernornal of New Valeria. Hernornal, what a name. Where are you, Hernornal? Let's have a look at you. Well, that's good. He calls himself a Dragon Lord, and yet he has no dragon. He does have a tiger though, and I'm kidding. He doesn't have a tiger. It's a political it's a political group. Slave trader as well, as are most of the people in Essos, sadly. So we'll leave them with their war over here, and as luck would be it, my wife Valette is pregnant. So on that good point, we're going to leave this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this rather slow-paced episode, should we say. It's what you guys requested, and we'll go ahead and continue a series on this, as well as bringing out one or two other series as well. Thanks for watching.